Here I am today with the MSK one. David Roberts designed back in 2014, I think, and got it in production, and I'm a proud owner of it. And Dave, we're going to do some more chopping and bouncing with it again today. Going to try this a really damp, wet day, and we're going to try to make a fireboard out of this tulip poplar. This is probably about 2.5, 3 inches in diameter. I probably should have found me a little thicker piece, but we're going to try to cut the heart out of that or split it out and see what we can do with it. So all right, let's get to work here. I'm going to put this aside. I wished I'd had another tarp to lay that on, but I got some splits right here, so I'm going to try to just break them, probably just break them out. I'm going to go this way and take them 2 splits out. It's why at survival school they advocate a knife at least 5 inches long. And you see, I've already got a knot right here that's posing problems. And let me flip that up and go from this side. This is not looking good on this piece. It's just falling to pieces. I might can use this side here. Let me take this off. See what we got. I'm gonna try to make this about, I don't know, half inch thick, if it'll work. All right, that's looking pretty good there. Don't know that I can get one out of that. Probably not. I'm gonna probably try to use this piece and see what we can do here. But now I can use probably this piece here that split off. Probably use that dry part to catch my ember on. So we might hold on to that. Lay it up here on top of that. Put this aside. And let's see if I can trim this up a little. I could probably use that right there. This side on that. I don't know. See, I got a place right here. I don't much like that. I'd really like to use this probably over here. Got a little place right there, but I wouldn't be really drilling in there. I'll use this right over here and see what we can do. So, feels pretty dry in there. I'm going to try splitting these ends off and get them out of the way. I don't want anything to put my ember out. It ain't good dropping that on the ground. Let's just chop with it, Dave. Maybe that's where batoning don't work too good. I tell you what, I am going to put my gloves on though. I'm going to get all this out. Well, if I had something to lay this down on, I could actually keep these chips probably for tinder. My main goal today is just to make a bow drill fire. Let's see if I can get this off right here. Yeah, you don't want to go either. But y'all see, there goes that dangerous preacher again with the knife. This ground's really wet. I do not like dropping anything on this ground. And I just got water rolling off my forehead. This here is it's thinner than what I want. I'm gonna try to just cut it off by batoning it. So there's you a clean cut by the MSK one there. You can see that. Me, let's see here. We're gonna try to come right down through there maybe with this thing. I'm gonna put my gloves on, maybe try to trim that up a little bit. Should have done this already. Fellas can't stress safety enough, and look at me, I'm the one to talk. But good working in close with your hand, especially a sharp knife. You better be I don't know if y'all can see it, but I got a ridge right there. I'd like to break out of there and make that sort of even all the way across. Of course, now axe would have worked good for this, but hello. That's a little thinner than we really want it. I really like about that thickness, maybe not quite that thick. I don't know, that's about a ½ inch, but sometimes you can get a couple burns out of that, and we may need a couple today, right? Okay. Now my view of it is, a day like today, the more I can get down there to get away from this outside that was in the weather. Right here's probably all good fire tender chips. Let me see if I can find something to lay that on. I'll restart this. Alright, I'm going to tilt this over. I'm going to show y'all something. You wonder what your drum liner's used for? That right there, I should have laid that down first thing. That was with me. And I should have been catching those shavings off this hopefully dry tulip poplar bark I've got going on here. But anyhow, let's continue on here. One thing I gotta get, I do want my saw. I'm gonna cut my notch with my saw. Now that's a good thing about having a little saw with you. And really it would be good if you had a multi-purpose tool, maybe on your side with the saw. Little saw in it, and I didn't wear mine today. But now what I'm gonna try to do, I've got my fireboard that I hope to use. I got sweat just pouring off of me, but I got my fireboard here, and probably gonna drill here, and right there might be a really good place. But we're gonna try over here probably first. But now I'm gonna try to concentrate on my spindle. I got to get a spindle, and I'm gonna whittle it out, and that's gonna take me a while. I may take it out of, I don't know if that's going to be big enough or not. I may can get it out of that right there. Again, you know, I've not done this very much, and so let's, I'm just going to cut that in half. There's probably a quicker way of doing this. But you're dealing with somebody here that don't know, and about to go back to my chopping again. Just removing this material out of the way. And boys, I'm gonna tell you, this is poplar, and of course it's no match at all for this knife. I'm gonna try to hack me out a spindle here. I'm just going to rough chop it out. Really don't even need this whole stick. Been really good probably if you could set your drum liner, set a stump on the drum liner to work off of. My knees is bad, so ain't gonna hurt now if you get the end a little smaller, because we're gonna have to make it smaller anyway. Drill this thing. And like I said, I guess you can use too much material today, but had a pith right there. Looked like maybe a worm had been in there, and I don't want that in there. Y'all notice I got a knot right there. Right here, that ain't good. Of course I could cut that out of there or not. See that right there? Try to hack that out of there. Really, that's probably close to about all I need for a spindle. Now, most of them boys use short spindles. I personally, with my knees and back, I can actually use a spindle that long to some degree of efficiency. But I'm gonna rest my back here in a minute, and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, been working here on this and just sweat pouring. It's just really humid today, and here's my spindle. I was going to use this end here, but y'all probably can't see that in there, but this is sort of flat right here, and I didn't like that, so I decided to use that up on my bearing block, and I'm going to use the new MSK 1 for that and try this bow drill divot out. That's another reason I wanted to do this video today. But I'm going to fit it right in there. And so I reversed that, and we're going to try using this end. You want to try to get this about in line, this tip about in line with this tip, and it's hard to eyeball it. And I guess that's about as straight as I can get it. I could probably work a lot longer on it, but I'll be honest with you, I'm just hopefully just trying to get smoked today. I'm just curious to see if I can get that. I would like to succeed in an ember, and we're going to try that. But anyway, I'm going to work on the fireboard. I'm going to lay it here. And all we're going to do here, let me step out of frame here. I may have to adjust this. I just found me an old bowed stick and put me some bank line on it, and we're going to make that out of our spindle. Don't know how that'll work, but we'll try it. But you can see here, I just split it right here, tied me a knot in my bank line and slipped it down in there, and then up here got me a little split right there where I can adjust this as we move along here. And probably dripping sweat down on this. we're going to try, I'm going to try right here on this. And let me try right here. Now I'm just going to take this and start me a place here. We're going to try to burn that in. Don't need much of a hole there. Find the end not so flat. That might work, I don't know. It's probably going to have to be tightened up some if I had to guess, guys. Probably got too much for point on this. But I don't know if y'all can see, but we're getting smoke now. Typically you'd stop here, but so we are getting a little smoke there today. Now what I got to do is stop, and I've got to cut my hole. We wasn't really interested in an ember right now, because I got to get my hole notched and get it in there, and probably not going to sharpen too much on that. Still got a little bit of a tip on it. I'm not much liking my bow, but I might have to tighten it up a little bit. So we're going to try to cut right in here a little ways, and I generally just try to saw straight down. Get down into my, and then just sort of cut me a little V-notch out on each side. Little channel. Now this, I tell you, if you ever happen to do a bow drill, probably take your time and try to get your stuff right. I don't know if y'all can see how that's coming along or not, but anyway. An old Clore from Pathfinder school, he's good at this. Hats off to you, Mr. Clore. He does a good job on his bow drills out here. Matt shared that with me, and Matt Mercer. And anyhow, what I'm going to do, this is the top, but what I'm going to do is open this bottom up a little bit. because I want a place for my ember to go, my dust to go and not be smothered out. So we're going to make a little cavity. In there to where it can fall and build up. So anyway, I got my knots cut there. I got me a little, I just tried to horseshoe this out just a little bit back here, and where my embers can build up in there and can maybe collect some air if this air is any good today. I'm gonna have to try, like I said, fella, I gotta try to make me a catch pad here somehow. And let me see if I can baton this, and I don't know. I'm gonna try to split this here. It's so wet today. Trying to make me a little catch board here. I could probably, if I sat and really thought about it, I could probably think of something else to put under here. Alright, so that's what I'm going to use to catch my ember on, if I can get one. Don't know that I can. Again, I'm going to have to tighten this up a little bit here, I think. I'm gonna step out of here a minute. Straighten up, my back's hurting. Well, I tried to zoom in on this. So here we got my hole burnt, got my notch cut, and here's my drill. Now, the only thing I don't like about this, I don't know if y'all can see this flat part right here. That'll probably hamper my drilling a little bit. And like I said, I just was real curious. I wanted to try this bow drill divot out in this MSK1 stainless steel bow drill divot. Wrong side. And this is reversible, left to right. But I wanted to see, I just wanted to check the friction out. I wanted to see if I could get smoke today. This is a little piece that I cut to collect my ember on, if I'm able to get one. So, really like to have a little wider than that, but anyway, we're going to see what we can do here. I always stick this straight up, the end you're wanting to drill with. Stick it on there and just twist it and bring it right down. Set it in your socket. Now, all we're wanting to do here is fill our pocket up with dust. Ain't really trying to get a lot of smoke. So just take your time. It's slow filling. I don't know if that's the kind of, it's just my wood or what. Alright, I'm about full. Well, I had an ember there just for a little bit. And again, I just, I don't know. It smoked there for a little bit. I don't know that I can get another one. Let me try. Out of this. Like I said, I don't profess to be a guru at this. I've had a little bit of practice with it, but not much. Let me that really don't need to be flattened out much. I'm gonna take a little bit of that off. I was really pleased. Actually, I got a little pith right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's a little bit of split right there at the end of it, and that ain't, you don't want that in there. Oh man. I don't know if I can cut that out or not. Okay, let's try that. I'm probably not going to make many more tries at this today, but I can definitely tell you I'm pleased with this this bow drill divot and this knife. Again, all I'm going to do is try to fill that up. Well, still got smoke right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. I believe we got an ember. There you are. Now, I've not got a bird nest process up today, but I am one happy fella. If I had a bird's nest, we'd have fire. So there's a 85% humidity day. We got 2 burns out of that end. And it's a bow drill good. Y'all can see the smoke. She's a She's cooking an ember, is what she's doing. I don't know if I got a... Let's see what I can do here. This is a good ember, really good ember. There you go, folks. There's your fire. I can put these chips that I saved down here on it. We're good to go. I'm going to tell you, the only thing different here, now as I had some dry tulip poplar bark. I had some dry tulip poplar bark in a pack of mine. Is the only thing different I done here. And that's what I was able to dump that ember into. I wish I'd had it backed up. I thought it was. That's the problem you get when you're trying to film things yourself. But I had that on fire. I don't know if you can see or tell that. But anyway, I did make an ember today. So today was successful on a wet, damp, humid day. I got just water dripping off my hat. And I'm just wet, sweat. But I love Dave, I love the knife. This thing worked out. This bow drill divot, man, I'm gonna tell you, that has really been a good thing. So anyway, until next time, from the Lighthouse Pathfinder Youth Group, hope y'all enjoy this video if I can get it up and pieced together. But God bless, sail on. And from Dave Roberts, MSK1, bow drill divot, hello, good job, Dave. And Freeman, Jeff that designed that. Dave, probably Dave's idea. Jeff just helped him incorporate it. But man, super, knife done super. So until later, sail on. Y'all have a blessed day.